It all down for us hour by hour, Sam.
Yeah, we had several severe thunderstorm warnings earlier, so those were mainly warned for the threat of 60-mile-an-hour winds or at least 58 miles per hour or greater. Now we've transitioned to more of a heavy rain threat, leading to some localized flooding. You can see most of the rain is well south of our lakeshore counties. We've actually got 2 flash flood warnings in effect, the newest one for Tuscarawas County until 9:45. This is south of Dover. It's for the Mill area and a portion of the I-77 corridor south of Dover. I don't have any reports of widespread flooding there at this time, but it's certainly a possibility just given how much rain has fallen. And then a flash flood warning in effect for parts of Holmes, Stark, and Wayne counties until 11 o'clock. Again, the T County warning is our newest one, and you can see the rain is finally beginning to let up a little bit there. The one to the north, south of Worcester, still a lot of rain there, so we would ask that you watch for high water in that area. Southern Medina County, we've got rain there, Ashland County, Wayne County over into Summit County. But to the north, I mean, things are very, very quiet. So essentially between now and 10, we've still got that threat for some showers or some heavy rain, maybe some gusty winds with these. But as I mentioned earlier, we're kind of transitioning more to a heavy rain threat this evening. We're going to do this all over again Friday and potentially on Saturday, although Saturday the rain now looking a little bit more spotty. Hot, humid, daily opportunities for storms with much better weather coming our way by Sunday. We're going to look ahead.
All right, so now we're kind of dealing with a little bit of rain out there, as our meteorologists have been telling us. We're going to go right now to First Alert meteorologist Samantha Roberts with more. Sam, so you're seeing some rain there on the Doppler, huh?
Yeah, you know, we had these big thunderstorms earlier, strong gusty winds, maybe even a little hail earlier, although that wasn't a major issue. Now these have weakened, but they're still producing some rain, and we've got a couple of flash flood warnings here south of Canton. This is down towards southern Wayne, northern Holmes County, and then parts of southwestern Stark County under that flash flood warning. This is until 11, so you may run into some high water issues in that area. If you do, I would encourage you to turn around and find an alternate route. Another flash flood warning in effect south of Dover. This is in effect until 9:45, so we have a ways to go on both of these. To the north, just showers. I'm not even seeing any lightning in this storm off to the west of Crawford County. That's really kind of falling apart, and I expect that trend of it just sitting there and raining itself out to continue over the next couple of hours. Look what happens by sunset. This is Future View at 10, and look, everything just disappears with the loss of daytime heating and instability. A very summer-like forecast here. We're quiet overnight, but there will be a little patchy fog out there overnight, especially in places that experienced rain and thunderstorms today. And then tomorrow, Friday, we're going to do it all over again. We're going to start the day on a dry note. Morning commute looks good. Lots of sun, maybe a little haze out there. Very hot, very humid. You know, we made it all the way into the low 90s today in Cleveland, and I do think we'll do it again tomorrow. So be mindful of that. Now, if a storm pops up before the warmest part of the day, that may, you know, get us stuck in the upper 80s to around 90. But overall, just hot. And then these scattered storms start bubbling up through the afternoon. Once again, some of these tomorrow may be strong to severe damaging winds, torrential downpours. Those are going to be the main concerns. And then just like today, most of the stuff fizzles out as it gets later in the evening. But the difference is that tomorrow evening, there might be a little isolated thunderstorm activity overnight. We will keep an eye on it. I don't expect it to be severe.